The other one, I have two options again for the random openings for the glass. I have got two options. But before that, I would like to show you one more thing. Mm, Maybe here. Yeah, can you see it? This I was trying to replicate a pattern of the railing which is being used in any of your question. I was just trying to discover any easy way, easy solution to make any curved railing. Because if you create the customized railing with the help of the curtain pattern or maybe massing or maybe trying to create an adaptive family, so it is definitely going to take some efforts, some time. Also, if you play with the curtain wall, so always there is a join problem because there has to be a grid in between. If the design is something like in between, you have a balusters to divide these two, and then you can play with the panel. But again, there will be always be a problem with the curve shape. Okay, in that case, it is advisable to use the massing option. But again, in the massing, as you have seen, I have shown you multiple ways of using massing pattern. You have to work hard to create, for example, let us assume the same way we were creating a space frame, let us assume we have a mass which is semicircular in floor plan, and I have splitted it into three grids, one and then two and then third grids. So this has become one panel now. So in this panel, we have to make first this kind of repetition in our adaptive family. Either we are ready for that, we can do. Okay, that is advisable if somebody wants to do. But if there is one small mistake left in the adaptive family, you will be again stuck. And I believe these kind of railings or designs are one of its kind. It cannot be repeated in multiple projects. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ishtiyaq sir.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is why
It's a design based.
design based. So basically, like another example is this. So why not to make it in place rather than making a default family or something shortcuts? Maybe it can be very quicker if we make a family, and if the same design has to be repeated in many buildings and many projects, that is okay. You can create adaptive pattern family, and to make this railing as a massing, and then select the face, convert them as a curtain panel, or maybe divide the surface and then have the panel. But if this is not going to be repeat multiple times, yeah, this profile I was trying to make. So my approach was that there should not be any joint in between, the first thing, and then how to make it more in a more simple and easy way. So I have come up with some easy solution. I'll just wanted to show you that there are two examples I have created. However, there can be some questions, some maybe some problems somebody can raise. Oh, this is not going to be perpendicular. It is not giving us the exact dimension. But I am not sure that whether any railing has to be detailed out at a stage that this has to be perpendicular to this. I don't see any kind of details in GSC level. Is if that is required, that can also be done with some more efforts. So this is something I have created with in-place family, and there is nothing but the combination of solids and voids. I will show you that how it is being done with some tricks. Okay. So, for example, I'm going to just edit this family. Would like to show you one thing. Let's just close this. Let me create a default 3D view first, and then have this section box off. Yeah, this is the family. If you see, this is a combination of solids and voids, and if you select this is nothing but a void. If I just reduce the height of this void, you will get to see that this is a combination of 1, 2, and 3 solids, in addition to multiple corner solids, because in the corner also we have got joints, so it should join properly. And then it is being cut with a void which is having actually the path of the railing. So the key point is that we have to make sure that which direction we want to have the void, this direction. So this if I would have increased the length of this extrusion, so it would have given not the desired result. However, almost perpendicular to this curvature will make the purpose solve. So this is how the void has been created. And just telling you one more thing, there's I have not done the repeated work. However, I've just created it once and then repeated, keep on repeating. You see, in this case, yeah, in this case, if I select this family, this is a combination of, again, the same profile has been created as a sweep, because I know if I select this, go to the 3D view, if I would have reduced the height of the void, we'll be able to figure out that why it is being used with a combination of extrusion and the sweep. You see, I need to have a curvature like this. So anything has to be perpendicular to this. I thought, let us make this profile and make it a sweep perpendicular to this and then have a void like this. So it is just a combination of solids and voids. And you see, the family has been created, the railing has been created, and that is, I believe, as good as it is required to be presentable. Let me make it undo. So do you have any concern, any challenges, any critics for this kind of geometry if we make it with the combination of solids and void? This would reduce most of the efforts which will be done in creating any adaptive family, any railing family, any curtain panel specific to the size of the, because in case of the curtain panel also, it has to be equal size every time. If there is a deviation, you have to create a new panel again, because curtain panels cannot be flexible if in case of such complex geometries. If it has to be parametric, you have to make it every panel very much detailed with all the edges of the railing. For example, this need to be aligned properly along with the curvature. For example, this is very intricate detail. So there can be n number of
Kashif,
details.
yeah, I have a question there. See, the thing is, this is a design intent.
Right.
You have to represent your design. You don't have to do for the fabrication, right? So we should not spend time on those things where the fabrication things will come into play, because that is the contractor job. So as you guys were telling last time that our superiors are telling us to show you can show exactly the same, but the methodology will be different with less time, rather than creating everything, every piece of it, because you don't have to create that at site. That is somebody else has to create. So these type of things you can use even if the designs are different. So you have to make design look exactly how the main architect, the concept architect wants it to look like, right? The same effect will come. And the model will be even lighter.
Yes. And the efforts will be less actually. And if there is any,
you have to struggle for joining and other things, the curvature, because you're exactly making what they want you to make.
yes.